Welcome everyone to this episode where we're diving deep into the world of ChatGPT business goldmines. We'll discuss how you can tap into a whole suite of income streams using
Yeah, truly
ChatGPT.
fascinating stuff. Absolutely. It's amazing to see so many practical ideas, from ghostwriting and copywriting to coding gigs and dynamic SaaS solutions, all powered by ChatGPT.
Right. And the content we're exploring today covers everything from setting up a copywriting service that leverages ChatGPT for rapid content creation to starting a podcast script writing business that engages
Very
listeners with
engaging indeed.
compelling narratives.
I was really struck by the notion of diversifying your income, especially when traditional 9 to 5 roles are, well, increasingly uncertain. Diversification seems to be the mantra here.
Yeah, diversification is
Right.
key. The book really emphasizes that by creating multiple streams like SEO consulting, virtual assistants, even automated customer service, you're not pinned down to a single source of revenue.
And what's cool is that each chapter outlines step-by-step strategies for setting up these businesses in just about a week. I mean, it's almost like, hey, start your SaaS business with ChatGPT in 7 days.
Exactly. For instance, there's a deep dive into using ChatGPT to power coding gigs. They show how developers can generate code snippets, troubleshoot bugs, and even streamline their workflow. It's basically turning ChatGPT into your coding partner.
Yeah, and it practically accelerates your project turnaround. One point I found really interesting was the discussion on ghostwriting services. There's a lot on how ChatGPT can help create everything from memoirs to business books, yet maintaining client confidentiality is crucial.
True. And while ChatGPT is powerful, it does require a writer's oversight to ensure the voice stays consistent and, genuinely resonates with the intended audience.
Absolutely, human editing is still key.
It's also fascinating how they discuss launching a podcast script writing service. Picture this. You help podcasters craft killer scripts that are not only engaging, but optimized for the auditory experience.
That blend of creativity and technical detail is quite something. And then there's brand storytelling. I mean, the idea that you can help companies build emotional connections through narrative is powerful. But don't you think that sometimes the focus might slip into overselling the story instead of like authentic brand messaging?
I see that point. It's essential not to lose authenticity or voice. The content does
Exactly,
stress
we need that
clarity in
balance.
defining brand identity and message alignment, which should prevent that pitfall if done correctly.
Moving on, let's talk about the technical services, the SaaS business, coding with ChatGPT, SEO consulting, and even automated customer service. These are heavy hitters in terms of scalability.
Oh yes. For example, starting a SaaS business using ChatGPT involves identifying a problem, defining your niche, and then using ChatGPT to help generate content and ideas to build out your software. It's like your personal brainstorming engine.
Yep, and the integration of AI in coding tasks can really cut your development time down. Not to mention the platform recommendations. They list sites like Product Hunt, Capterra, and G2 for marketing these services. It really outlines a full ecosystem for launching your venture.
And there's coding too. Tools like GitHub Copilot and Deep Tab 9 are mentioned as examples of how AI supports developers. It's almost a paradigm shift in software creation.
It is indeed shifting paradigms. Then, of course, we have virtual assistants and resume writing. It's like a buffet of opportunities. How do you feel about the viability of these smaller niches compared to larger ones like SaaS?
I think they're all valid because honestly, starting a business doesn't necessarily mean going big right away. Virtual assistants and resume writing are low-barrier methods to build client trust and income.
Yep, and they can serve as the foundation to branch into bigger ventures later.
Speaking of foundations, the book also dives deep into the importance of diversifying your income. It argues that relying on just one stream is risky, especially in our
Exactly, and it
volatile
offers
economy.
motivational insights along with practical steps to build multiple streams. The conclusion really ties it all together. It highlights that by leveraging ChatGPT, you can build services like automated customer service chatbots, email newsletter services, voice over script writing, and even coding solutions, all within a week if you're focused.
Yes, and there's so much emphasis on automation and using technology to reduce repetitive tasks, tools like Zapier, integration with SEO analytics, and even using platforms like ManyChat for chatbots streamline operations, and that's a major benefit.
It really shows how technology is liberating us to focus on creative work instead of drudgery. One aspect I found particularly inspiring was the discussion on personal branding. Building your network, consistently learning, and even staying flexible. These aren't just business tips. They're lifestyle changes that build resilience in a shifting market.
Oh, absolutely. The advice to continuously learn and use technology and automation really resonates. It seems like the book is saying, don't be afraid to experiment, even if you
It's all
have
about
to start
iterative
small.
improvement. And then there's the challenge part. The book acknowledges the steep learning curves and the time you have to invest. It basically reminds you that while ChatGPT makes things easier, dedication and persistence are still non-negotiable.
True, and that's where the discussion on psychological barriers comes in. It notes that transitioning from a single income source to multiple streams can be intimidating, yet it's crucial for long-term
And
freedom.
it challenges you to step out of your comfort zone, respectfully putting pressure on yourself to grow.
I also appreciated the real-life case studies sprinkled throughout, like Joe's coding consultancy and Lisa's app development success. They show that these concepts aren't just theoretical. They work in the real world.
Those examples lend a lot of credibility to the ideas. And then the book wraps up with an impressive list of additional AI-powered tools: Midjourney AI, SuperMeme, DID, Soundful, and so on. It really underscores that the future is immensely connected and powered by artificial intelligence.
Exactly, it's like a toolkit for the modern entrepreneur. The more tools you learn to harness, the more diversified your income can become. And as they say, make 1,000 das month with all. EasyMasterAI.com is not just a slogan, it's an achievable goal if you put in the
That
work.
catchy tagline really encapsulates the spirit of innovation and hustle. Overall, the take-home message is extremely optimistic. You can start multiple complementary businesses with the help of ChatGPT, all while progressively building a robust personal brand and diverse income portfolio.
Absolutely. And the conversational tone, combined with real-world strategies and a healthy dose of technology uptake, makes this book a practical guide for both newcomers and seasoned professionals wanting to future-proof their income.
Totally agree. It's like a roadmap for thriving in a dynamic economy. Do you think there are any potential pitfalls that someone might need to watch out for when diversifying so many income streams with AI?
Definitely. One challenge, as we mentioned, is the time commitment and the learning curve. There's also the risk of spreading yourself too thin and not delivering quality work in all areas.
It's a balancing act. You have to ensure each stream is nurtured properly.
And then there's staying updated with rapidly evolving AI tools, which can sometimes feel overwhelming. But as long as you're persistent and continue to leverage automation, you can mitigate those risks.
Exactly. That's why continuous learning and automation are emphasized so much. It truly is an exciting time. From ghostwriting services to coding and automated customer service, the array of possibilities with ChatGPT makes the future of work seem both accessible and transformative.
Well said. The key is to experiment boldly and optimize relentlessly. Whether you're building an SEO consultancy, a virtual assistance business, or launching your own SaaS product, harnessing ChatGPT is like having an extra brain on your team.
Absolutely, it amplifies your capacity to innovate. And for those listening, remember, build your network, refine your skills continuously, and don't be afraid to pivot when needed. The journey to diversified income is iterative and requires grit.
Precisely. That's our deep dive today into the vast landscape of ChatGPT business goldmines. We hope this discussion has inspired you to explore these opportunities and transform your income potential.
Go out there, experiment, and thrive. Thanks for listening, everyone. Stay tuned for more episodes where we unpack even more innovative ways to leverage AI for building your financial future.